Brett, you're out on VIP show in Doncaster on the 28th of this month, mate.
Yeah, delightedly. As I was saying, I was hoping to fight in the 28th up around the Midlands, but that show got put back, and then delighted to have VIP come in and give me a slot in their show. Looking forward to getting back out now. It's been a while. Obviously my last fight was in November, and then I had to pull out in December with a shoulder injury. So it's been a wee bit of time now. Just working on the rehab and stuff, and everything feels good with the shoulder. So looking forward to getting back.
Was it just rehab, massage, and?
Nah, it was a bit more serious than that. Now I tore 2 muscles in it. So
alright.
So I was at home with, doing physio for maybe 3 months. So it was kind of.
But no operation though. No
operation, thankfully. But there was a wee. When it happened first, I was sort of thinking maybe I might have needed the operation, but thankfully not. The rehab worked, and it's feeling good, and I'm looking forward to fighting again now.
And you're just about to do some sparring. You sparring with now?
Niall Brown.
Oh, Niall Brown, good kid him. Yeah, I watched him in fact make his debut, because he had I think it was a second round stoppage on his debut. So I believe he comes from a kickboxing background.
That's sparred quite a bit. Actually, this is my third spar with him now in the last probably 4 or 5 weeks. Really good sparring. As you say, he's a good lad. I think it's Muay Thai or something he used to do.
Yeah. They go mad if I say kickboxing, because kickboxing is the tame version of Muay Thai, isn't it?
Yeah. But as you say, good lad and good sparring for me, and this will probably be my last spar of the day now. So hopefully a good solid 6 rounds, and then we're good to go.
And preparation's gone well then?
Gone very well. As I say, the only thing was sort of on the back of my mind was if the shoulder would hold up, and it's been really good so far. Worked with JT Physiotherapy at home for a few months there, and they done a great job with me. Johnny give me a rehab program and that, and
Well, how long have you been back training down at Ricky's?
I've been here now. I've been here probably since the start of March. But
do you live in the house with Brad?
Yeah. Me, Brad, and Chloe in the house. So I've been here now a couple of months. When I came over at the start, I wasn't sparring or anything. I was just kind of easing my way into it. But it's full steam ahead now. And say last spar today, and look forward to the fight next week.
As you just said before, this is perfect timing for you, because the day afterwards you're on your brother's stag do in Spain.
No, couldn't have worked out any better. As I say, I'm really thankful that McKenzie and then VIP managed to get me on the show, because as I say, my brother's stag do's the next day. He's getting married, so we'd like to be there with them, and that worked out
older
really
or
well.
younger?
He's older, brother. He's the oldest of 3. I'm the youngest. So
you're the baby of the bunch.
I'm the baby of the bunch. Yeah.
What's it like now? Because we've just been watching Ricky prepare for his comeback exhibition with Pereira, and he's half the man that he was a few weeks ago.
I know, it's crazy how quickly he's got himself into shape and lost the weight. I don't know how he does it so quickly. I wish I could do it that quick, but he's fairly putting the work in. You know what I mean? He's got the head down.
It must be brilliant for you, because any young fighter, we all looked up to Ricky Hatton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was an icon of British boxing. But not only are you being trained by him, but now you're training alongside him. That must be a nice little tick in the box for you.
Definitely, it's it was different now. The first few sessions, having him training alongside us instead of training us, but really puts the work in. As you say, it's showing now. Like he's dropped the weight big time, and he's getting himself right in good shape. So fair play to him. He's fairly got the head down, and he's putting the work in for this fight in July.
And how's everything going for you? I mean, you started in lockdown. Your first fight was behind closed doors, wasn't it? And then you had 3 fights on the TV shows, because that was Channel 5, wasn't it?
Channel 5, yeah.
So, is everything working out as you planned?
Well, to be fair, it's been a wee bit stop-start for me. First, when I turned pro at the start, obviously COVID affected it big time, so it was nearly a year before I had my debut, and then I was starting to get a bit of momentum then. I was 4-0 there in November, and I was a week out from a fight in London where I would have been hoping to obviously go 5-0, and I'd done the injury in the shoulder, so that kind of knocked me off tracks a wee bit for a few months, because I had to build that back up and wait until I was fully fit again. But hopefully now, this is hopefully this will be the start of it again next week. Now get the momentum going again, get a couple of wins under my belt and start progressing.
Well, hopefully this is still a building year for you, 2022, but if everything goes perfect, you say injury free and you get maybe another 2-3 wins under your belt before Christmas, then I presume with a man of your experience as an amateur, top amateur, you feel that maybe those small titles or maybe even a title back home. Yeah, we were saying, because of your amateur pedigree, if you can get yourself by the end of the year to 7-0 or something like that, will you be looking for perhaps a title? Is Ricky spoke to you anything about, where you're heading?
Yeah, well, realistically now, if everything goes to plan towards the end of the year, as you say, maybe 7 or 8-0 by the end of the year, I would like to be pushing towards an Irish title. I won quite a few Irish titles as an amateur, and it's something I would love to do as a pro.
How many did you win as an amateur? You won a lot of schoolboys, didn't you? I know that.
I've won 8 national titles in the amateurs, so like.
So only a few then.
But I would love to win one as a pro. You know what I mean? Some people, it's not like some Irish fighters. It's not really their ambition. They like to push on quick and do whatever. But definitely for me now, I would love to win an Irish title, and it obviously has to be a 10-rounder as well. So, I've got a wee bit of progress to make before I can get even to that level. But hopefully by as you say, a good 6 months, and then we can push on and hopefully get an Irish title. 2023
is a year where hopefully that will all happen then.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to think now. Maybe even the first half of 2023 be looking towards an Irish title.
You're only 23, aren't you?
23, yeah. 24 in September, so.
Perfect then. Just coming into the beginning of that prime.
Yeah.
Probably actually a year or two away from it, so it's perfect for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be perfect. Hopefully now all goes to plan, and as I said, my career has been a wee bit stop-start so far, but hopefully that's the end of it now, and it's all progress from here on. Fingers crossed.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
Listen, Brett, I look forward to seeing you a week on Saturday down at the VIP's Doncaster races, where hopefully I'll be chatting to you and saying 5-0.
So Lee, thanks for having me.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.